Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today, we are here once again on the new, or at least early access version of the upcoming Risk Update 3.17, I think it might be called, something similar to that. We took a look at the new Among Us map pack yesterday, and today we are taking a look at the brand new game mode as well as the new map UI selection screen overhaul. We're going to start with the game mode, and then I'll go through the maps afterwards. That way, if you're interested in the brand new game mode, you can see that, and you won't have to wait around to stick around for the map stuff. If you're interested in the map stuff, you can stay tuned for that at the end, or skip ahead and look at it at the end. I'm going to package them both in this video. I don't know how long it's going to be, because again, I'm just playing against bots. My time schedules have not lined up with the other people who've received early access. So we're doing this ourselves, but it is secret missions. It's in open beta. I believe will be an open beta when it's released. And new mode, obviously, it says. So if you're wondering, you're on this screen, where is Capital Conquest? You just grab, you drag. Capital Conquest is over to the side. If you guys can't tell, there's actually new icons for all of the various game modes here, which is really, really cool. Capital Conquest, Zombie Apocalypse, 70% Speed Blitz, World Dom, and they've got secret missions here as well. So complete your secret assigned missions before anyone else. Let's jump into this. I think I've seen some screenshots from it beforehand. So stuff like fog, blizzards especially might end up impacting this a little bit more than you'd like. But I haven't played it yet. So we're going to play it for the first time here. We're going to jump in. We're on the classic map. We'll play with 6 opponents. I might win. I might lose. I'm not sure what the actual objective is going to be. It's supposed to be a faster alternative to world domination. So I might have to move here depending on where it shows my secret mission. It actually looks like it's going to show it bottom left. So I'm going to move myself. We'll move myself up a little bit just so we can see this. You see a little star in the bottom left. That is going to be our important secret mission. Our secret mission for this game is to destroy all of the blue troops. Now, you can see all missions here. This is all of the possible missions for this particular map. I think they can vary per map. So conquer the continents of North America and Australia. Conquer the continents of Europe and Australia. Conquer the continents of North America and Africa. Africa and Asia, South America and Asia. Those are going to be the continent-based ones. So it doesn't seem... Yeah, so in this particular game, your possible accomplishments are limited. So it is multiple continents that they have you choose. So you're not... actually, I'm in the way over here, too. Let me go bottom right. We're going to go bottom right. We'll be a little bit in the way there, but mine is obviously destroy all blue troops. I think we're just playing progressive world domination right now. So it's multi-continent for the continent control on this map, at least. And then occupy any 28 territories. Could be somebody's thing. Occupy any 21 territories with at least 2 troops on each. That's a really interesting one, especially if you're not playing true random. You could actually gain knowledge on what somebody's objective is, which is really interesting. And then there's destroy all XYZ troops of various players here. So our focus target is going to be the blue player here. And I'm actually going to position myself to try to take out as much of blue as possible here very, very early. Because that is going to be our goal, and we want to win it. I might do 1 or 2 of these, depending on how quick they are, just to see if we get different objectives over the course of this. So we're going to group up here. We're going to hope blue hits this, and then we'll go back into blue on the left-hand side. So it is nice that you get to see what all of the missions are. And then I click the little question mark here. Secret mission lists all missions specific to this map. So we'll play a different map after this just to see what the specific missions are on that map. But this is specific to this map. From which opponent's secret missions are chosen. Use it to deduce... Oh, sorry. Let me expand this. Use it to deduce and disrupt their missions to improve your chances of winning. So you don't know what their missions are. You got to kind of see... So you almost want to keep everybody alive until it's your turn. I feel like this is going to be really hard. I don't know that I'm going to play much ranked of this mode just because of how difficult I anticipate it being. It almost seems like a luck of the draw. I imagine you could get better at it. So it's similar kind of to the Assassin's game mode that gets played in tournaments, but maybe a little bit more difficult than that because there's other objectives that aren't even eliminating a player. Like if you see somebody going, like for example, if Orange gets North America and Australia, that could be bad. Now, I'm not sure what the bot's goal is. I imagine the bots aren't going to be playing the missions out, which should make it pretty easy for me to win. But definitely something to keep our eye on. So we'll speed this along. And I might as well just, again, hit as much of blue as I can, because that is our goal. Now, I don't know, and I'm going to leave that there, and then we're going to group up this over here. The one thing I'm not sure of is if somebody else eliminates the blue player, what that means for the game. Like if yellow, I'm going to try this. Will it give me, like if I feed this to yellow, which is exactly what we've done here. I know I shouldn't be trying this on the first iteration of this, but theoretically yellow should kill blue here. Oh, I won. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't matter that I was not the player who did it. I was wondering if that was going to work. So we won a secret missions game. Obviously not the most fun against bots. I think that this game mode, it seems really cool. I really like the ideas. We're going to choose a different map here because obviously spending 4 minutes in a game isn't exactly the way to do it. And this will actually give me an opportunity to show you guys the map selection screen. So we're going to take this opportunity to show the map selection screen, and then we will jump. So again, we saw this in yesterday's video. We like the classic map. Why not? But then you can see some of the Among Us cosmetics here as well. But if I jump back in, so this is all the same. Whichever mode you're going to play is the same. But then if you actually get into the maps, this is where it is super duper cool. There are so many more options to explore the menus here. So if you want to go back to like kind of the old format, you can click all maps. But we're going to look at the categories. They have it categorized. So we got free and classic. We've got most popular. There's the scenarios packed into one spot, which is really, really nice. Perfect partnership. So this is like Dune, Among Us. I think that's all they have right now. But if they partner with any other various IP, they might end up in this particular map playlist. So you can kind of see where it's split up. Maps of the Norse. I'm surprised they actually have 2 different Viking map packs. I'm surprised they weren't packed in there together. But you can sort. So we have most liked. So I believe this just brings you to the top. There's most popular. The scenarios, okay, and then various other lists. So I think this is all well and cool, this particular categories menu. I think the bread and butter of the map selection screen, the new map selection screen, is the all maps tab, because there is a really unique set of filters. You can do so much with it. And I'll show you guys those right now. So obviously you can choose these. I have some of these locked because on the early access account that I'm accessing here, I don't have all of the maps. It doesn't import what I actually have on the live build, but we can still sort everything and see it. So it's alphabetized to start, and you see there's 97 maps available to us in this menu. I believe there's more than 97 total, so I'm not sure if they just don't have everything displaying here. But this includes stuff like the scenarios, apparently, which is interesting. But because you can see Raid the City is on Seaport, but they also have the scenario here as well. You probably won't see that in if you're not choosing solo like I am right now. If you're choosing ranked, you probably won't see the scenarios. But then you can go here, like look at this. So we see some of these maps down here. Say I want to play command base. I can type command and we'll see the 2 command maps. You can actually search for maps now. It is the best thing. You can get what you're looking for super quickly. You can show locked maps. You can also not show locked maps. So this is the only maps we actually have access to. So this will be really helpful for people who don't own the maps, and you don't want to be fishing through all of the maps that are locked if you don't own every map. I own all of the maps, so I don't have that issue. But for a lot of you, you don't have all of the maps. So you can remove the show locked maps and just keep it to maps that you actually own. And then there's a bunch of different sorting options. So you can sort ascending or descending. So if you want to get one at the end of the alphabet, you just flip it to ascending instead of descending. Otherwise, you start with descending. And then the sort by, we have alphabetical sort. We have territory count. This is what I use to see that the new airship map is actually the largest, because it actually, when you sort by territory count, it will show you exactly how many territories are on each map, which I think is awesome. So if you want to play the biggest maps in Risk, you can. If you don't, if you want to play the smallest, you flip it to ascending, and then you've got the smallest. You've got Simple World, Britannia, Iceland, etc. And it's really, really cool. I love that you have the option to flip it to go to the bottom of the order if you need to, instead of having to scroll all the way down. Really intuitive UI design here. So there's territory count, there's alphabetical, there's region count. So this is what they mean is the bonuses. This is how I knew airship had the most bonuses. This is how I knew US South was second in yesterday's video. So 15 bonuses there, got 20 on airship. And then you can even go, I believe, the fewest bonuses is likely going to be the 2 Britannia maps with, I believe, 4. So if we flip it, and Iceland, it looks like. So I accidentally cleared the filters, but you can clear the filters to put it back to just alphabetical descending by default. But if you don't want that, you can see the 2 Britannia maps in Iceland are the smallest number of bonuses, but also maybe some surprises like Ottoman Empire, Alcatraz. I think I knew New York was 5, but I really like that ability. And then there's scenarios only. So if you want to get to the scenarios, if you're playing in single player or something, you have that option. Release date. This is super cool. So whenever the map's actually released to the platform, so you can see all of the 2024 map packs. And then if you want the earliest map packs or maps added to the game, you can see Classic, Alcatraz, Arctic Stronghold. Now, they are alphabetized within year, so they're not going to be ordered by map pack. That maybe is a suggestion, is to actually get even more specific with the date so that the map packs are paired together. But I think you might be able to filter by map pack too. I'm not sure. So there's price, map price. I think this is map pack price. So I'm not even sure this would apply if you already had the map. It looks like if you've already got the map, it just throws it up into the bottom of your list if you have it as descending. And then there's most popular. So there is a voting system. I mentioned the voting system yesterday when we were voting on the maps at the end. I believe the votes that are existent here, and the reason why most of them are on the Among Us maps here, is because this is the early access build that several of us have played and are all voting on the various maps and why they would have any votes. So I think, yeah, there's going to be several with 0 that nobody has played. I believe you can only vote on them if you've played them. So some other people have probably tested the scenarios option here on Classic. Maybe some people played Britannia Advanced together, etc. And then alphabetical. So you can't actually sort by map pack as far as I can tell yet. But as long as the devs know that that's something that people might be interested in, it's certainly something that you can explore. Now, I know with Tier List Tuesday on the channel, I go by the map packs in order of how they display in the UI. I might even just have to capture what that is before they release so that I have my order set in stone moving forward, because this is going to make it a little bit more difficult to follow as far as doing every map one by one. But I love the fact that there's a search feature. I love that you can show what you actually have and what you don't. So if we wanted to play, like, I guess for this next example, I want to try the new mode on a different map. Let's go Pangea. Pangea is a completely different map in terms of... actually, you know what? That's kind of an open map. I would prefer to choose one, maybe like... maybe a really big one, like Mont Saint-Michel. I think I can buy this. I've got a bunch of coins on the dev list here. So let's do Mont Saint-Michel and a very big map and see if we can play some secret missions on this. We're just going to give it one go. On a different map that's not the classic map, because it should have different scenarios, different wind conditions rather. And do we want blizzards? No, I'm not going to do blizzards. Let's do it without blizzards. I think blizzards will make it too complicated. So again, we're playing against bots. Again, we're the green troops, and we'll see if this plays out any differently. So we actually, our goal is to control. We have a different goal here. So the continents of Mont Saint-Michel, Saint Pierre, and Old Town. So 3 different bonuses. So Old Town is this +4 here. Saint Pierre is the +7 here, and Mont Saint-Michel is this +7 here. So that's a really hard objective. We might almost need to get close to killing the entire board. Now, I think I just have to capture all of those bonuses, but it might actually take me a while. And there's a chance the bots could beat me to the punch here. So it does look like... Oh, interesting. One of the objectives is just 2 bonuses. East Wall is a +9. So I wonder if they try to break it up by total territory count, since this bonus here is kind of small. But you see, some of them are only 2 bonuses. Some of them are 3. Like this one's 3 here. Several of those are 3. This is our objective here. Occupy any 59 territories. Occupy any 44 territories with at least 2 troops on each. And then eliminate all the players. So it does seem like it must be limited mostly to bonuses, total territories, It's a smaller amount of total territories, but with at least 2 troops, and then destroy all of the opponent's troops. So we actually have to hold the bonuses. Let's give it a shot. We don't have too much presence. I think I actually need to take a bonus separate from the bonuses I'm supposed to be taking. So let's try that first. Leave 1 behind, and then maybe we'll be able to hold this bonus. This is not the bonus we're supposed to be holding, but I'm trying to see if maybe we can hold it to then eventually take those. And we do not. Orange wipes us completely out of there. Okay. Orange is a breaker. So I'm just going to play. We're going to play like 1 territory at a time here. Get away from orange and just try to stack up, because I think that's going to be our best bet. And just play this out as a... we think red probably breaks that, right? Dangerous to stack on yellow with yellow in the first position, so maybe... Yeah, red's taking a lot there. The bots are taking a lot, but I'm just minding my own business. And we'll hopefully win this. But I want to see... Yeah, we're knocked down to 1 spot. I'm actually going to trade early here. Anybody really weak? Orange is kind of weak. We're going to go double break orange. Maybe feed... Oh, but if we feed orange to one of the opponents... You got to be careful of who you kill. I almost need to make sure I'm big enough. This is difficult to play in progressive, that's for sure. Because what if orange is one of my opponent's targets, you know? I'm not going to be able to hold these bonuses right now. We have another trade. Now, I'm wondering, this is... Oh, this is the bonus I need here, right? So I don't want to hit that. We're going to kill orange on this next turn if orange survives. I'm going to move over here. Purple's got too much in the way. There's a very real chance I don't win if one of these bots kills each other. I'm going to try to kill orange and hope that orange is not the target for one of my opponents. Because I can't take... I need this entire St. Pierre bonus, and I simply do not have the means to that. So we're going to go... Actually, we're going to kill yellow. And hopefully yellow is not the target of one of my opponents. I'm going to leave this here. Oh, no! It was yellow's goal! It was yellow's goal for me to kill orange, or for orange to die. I was saving yellow. I'm like, surely it won't be yellow. It won't be anybody's goal to kill orange. I was like, maybe I'll kill orange first and then kill yellow. I should have killed yellow first. I don't think you can win after the fact. Now, will this restart? I can replay. Will it restart my current game with... Oh, it did not restart my current game. That's hard, man. The territory holding ones are difficult. Let's check out one more. I want to try a different map again just to see if the goals remain the same. Like if I play a really small map, let's actually sort. Let's use this territory count. Interesting. Oh, because I had already searched. Okay. So let's do Simple World. And let's try Simple World with the secret missions. And we're going to do it with 6 players because I think this is going to be bananas. Now, we are not remotely in the first position. Our goal is to destroy red. I think this game could end on the first turn. Because I think red will get rolled here 8 on 5. I don't have a means to hit this 7. I don't know that I want to hit its 8 here. Stack that up and hit here. So let's see what the objectives are in Simple World. Control. Okay, so we got continent control again. Occupy any 13 territories. Occupy 10 territories with at least 2 troops. So that's more than half the map at least. And then eliminate all the players. That is crazy. I do think it's a little strange that it's not actively you eliminating a player. Like if somebody else eliminates a player, I guess it adds additional metagaming. But, oh wow. That red rolled me over there? Red bot actually rolled the 12 on 11 instead of rolling up into black hair. That's bananas. But I can just kill it now and win. That's really funny. All right, so it seems that the objectives aren't all that much different between maps. Just it depends on which bonuses or whatever that you're gonna have. But clearly, you can accidentally feed the game, and also people can feed it to you. Very interesting game mode. We'll have to take a look at this on the live servers once the new update goes live. I hope that you guys gain something from this in terms of being excited for the new game mode coming out. We'll definitely do viewer games of the new game mode on stream when we do that. And then I hope you guys are excited for the new map UI. I really am. I think it'll make just finding games, or at least setting up games, a lot easier. I hope you guys enjoyed this little look at the rest of the update outside of the, obviously, Among Us map pack. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe for more, everybody. We'll be back very, very soon with more content on these maps once the update goes live. Otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow with a little bit of Meta Monday. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace!